executive assistant from Lakeland, Florida, Lauren Bell. And our returning champion, a licensed psychologist from Pocatello, Idaho, Kendra Westerhouse, whose one-day cash winnings totaled $29,601. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Ken Jennings.
Thank you, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy! We kicked off the week with three very bright players who remained evenly matched throughout the game. But it was Kendra Westerhouse who took a narrow lead into Final Jeopardy, came up with the correct response, and emerged as our new champion. Today we welcome Lauren and Blaine to the Alex Trebek stage. Let's start finding out which of you will be celebrating Valentine's Day with a Jeopardy win. Here are the categories in our first round. First up, this is appropriate, it happened on Valentine's Day. Then we have Portrait of a Lady, State Trees, Come On, Get Hoppy, then Anagrammed College Subjects, and finally, TV show titles in Spanish. Kendra, start the game.
Come On, Get Hoppy for 200.
This type of rat lives up to its marsupial name, jumping up to 9 feet at a time to escape predators. Blaine?
What is a kangaroo rat?
Yes.
TV shows in Spanish for 200.
Starring Anna Paquin, it has been shown as Sangre Verdadera and Sangre Fresca. Blaine?
What is True Blood?
That's right.
Spanish 400.
La Casa de Entierro. It's the kind of establishment where A Dos Metros Bajo Tierra took place. That's a funeral home where 6 Feet Under took place. Blaine?
Same for 6, please.
This 60s spy spoof has been shown as El Super Agente 86. Lauren?
What is Get Smart?
You got it.
Spanish for 800.
Belleza y Poder, or Beauty and Power, was what became of this fashion set daytime soap. We know it as The Bold and the Beautiful. Back to you, Lauren.
Spanish for 1,000.
Finishing the category. This FX series with Dylan Walsh and Julian McMahon became A Golpe de Bisturi. Bisturi meaning a scalpel. Blaine?
What is Nip Tuck?
That's correct for 1,000.
State trees for 4, please.
Visit this state to see its Black Hills spruce. Kendra?
What is South Dakota?
You got it.
State Trees for 200.
The Ohio State tree is this one, also associated with The Ohio State University. Lauren?
What is the Buckeye?
Good.
State Trees for 6.
Massachusetts' state tree is the American species of this tree that can grow 100 feet tall. Blaine?
What is the elm?
Yes.
Trees for 800.
Wisconsin and New York are both represented by the sugar species of this tree. Kendra?
What is Maple?
That's correct, as are West Virginia and Vermont.
State Trees for 1,000.
The answer there will be the Daily Double. You're now in second place, Kendra.
I'd like to make it a true daily double.
Betting it all on state trees. Here's your clue. These two giant trees share the designation for the giant state of California.
What is the redwood and the sequoia?
You are correct. You just doubled your money.
Let's try Anagrammed College Subjects for 200.
Designed for living and working. React through ice. Kendra?
What is Architecture?
Yes.
Anagrammed College Subjects for 400.
A business class. Keg arm tin. Lauren?
What is Marketing?
That would be the class.
Get Hoppy for 400.
At the 2020 Olympics, Pedro P. Pichardo leaped and bounded and leaped a long way to win this event. Almost 59 feet. Blaine?
What is a bullfrog?
No. Kendra?
What is the triple jump?
That's correct.
Anagrammed College Subjects for 600.
Sometimes abnormal. Shy copy log. Lauren?
What is Psychology?
That's correct. And with that, you move into second place, and you brought us to our first break. We'll come right back in a moment and chat with our three players. Blaine Smith from beautiful Portland, Oregon is a writer and a communications consultant. And I love this story of how you became a writer. Tell
Yeah,
us about
it was, I saw a psychic early March of 2020, and among other things, that the big changes were in store for me.
And the rest of us, it
And,
turned out.
yeah, and I lost my job 2 weeks later, and she suggested I be a writer. And so a year and 100,000 words later, I had a memoir to then spend 6 months revising and editing, down to 86,000.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did she have any notes about editing? Did you go back to her? Or?
No, I haven't. She's been helpful for other things, but not about editing.
Lauren Bell from Lakeland, Florida, is an executive assistant, and apparently not the world's only Lauren Bell. Is that right?
I was for quite some time, but there was a website called How Many of Me, and it used data from the U.S. Census to tell you how many people shared your exact name. And for quite some time, it was just me until about 15 years ago, somebody else popped up.
Oh, an interloper.
Yeah.
So now you're sharing the title.
Yeah, but I've been keeping my eye on her.
Of all the Lauren Bells we could have had, we chose you. So I hope this
Thank you.
gives you some clout in the Lauren Bell world. Kendra Westerhouse is a licensed psychologist from Pocatello, Idaho, and also something of a singer.
Yeah, I participate in a community choir, and we had the opportunity several years ago to go and sing Verdi's Requiem at Carnegie Hall, and
Wow.
so that was an awesome experience.
Now, we learned yesterday you're 1-0 at foosball, and you'll never play again. Are you also undefeated at Carnegie Hall?
I am undefeated at Carnegie Hall.
And you'll
Yeah.
never go back?
Well, I'm open to that one.
You don't want to retire from Carnegie?
I'm not ready yet. Yeah.
That's smart. We want to talk to your agent first before
Yes,
we do that.
that's a good idea.
Lauren, you have control of the board right now. Why don't you pick a category and a dollar amount for us?
It happened on Valentine's Day, 200.
1946. This city is Vacuum Tube Valley when ENIAC, the first general-purpose digital computer, is demonstrated at UPenn there. Kendra.
What is Philadelphia?
Right.
It happened on Valentine's Day for 400.
1876. Lawyer Marcellus Bailey files a patent on behalf of his client for improvement in telegraphy. This invention. Lauren?
What is the telephone?
That's right.
Valentine's Day for 6.
1967. Aretha Franklin enters a New York City studio to record this Otis Redding song, adding the socket tumies and other elements. Kendra.
What is respect?
Correct.
It happened on Valentine's Day for 800.
1778. The USS Ranger, captained by Miss Mann, receives the first official salute to the Stars and Stripes flag by the French fleet. Captained by John Paul Jones. Back to you, Kendra.
It happened on Valentine's Day 1000.
1835. Formation of the first Latter-day Saints leadership group known as the Quorum of the 12 V's. Kendra.
What are apostles?
Good for 1,000.
Anagrammed college subjects for 800.
Biofunction junction. Oily hog spy. Blaine.
What is physiology?
Right you are.
Hoppy 600.
Commonly associated with African American weddings is the ritual of jumping this cleaning aid. Lauren.
What is broom?
Yeah.
Hobby for 8.
A predominantly Western U.S. steakhouse chain, or one who seizes somebody else's land for mineral rights. Kendra.
What is claim jumper?
You are correct.
Anagrammed college subjects for 1,000.
What are stars made of? Cozy harpists. Lauren.
What is astrophysics?
Good.
Hobby for 1,000.
This means two very different things. One, to fry something in very little oil. And two, any ballet jump, like from 2 feet and landing on 2 feet. Kendra.
What is sauté?
Yes.
Portrait of a lady for 200.
Beginning in 1778, Elisabeth Vigée-Lebrun painted some 30 portraits of this queen, including the one seen here. Lauren.
Who is Marie Antoinette?
That's her.
400.
The inscription on her portrait in the National Portrait Gallery erroneously says she's the wife of Thomas Rolfe instead of John. Kendra.
Who is Pocahontas?
That's right.
Portrait of a lady for 600.
The portrait of this author, seen here, was based on a sketch made by her sister Cassandra. Lauren.
2-hour commute for a 12-minute meal. Help yourself.
Who's Jane Austen?
Right.
800.
Seized by the Nazis, this artist's woman in gold portrait of Adela Bloch-Bauer now resides at the Noy Gallery in New York. Lauren.
Who's Klimt?
Can you say that again?
Klimt?
Klimt is correct, yes. And the final clue in Portrait of a Lady, this three-named American painter who lived abroad considered his portrait of Madame X to be his masterpiece. That's by John Singer Sargent. All right, that does it for the Jeopardy round. Blaine, you'll be selecting first when we come back with Double Jeopardy right after these words.